Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today is May 30th, 2018, and I am 5 months on testosterone. I feel like I say every month that I don't have a lot of changes to share, and I would say that's kind of the same for this month. I had this idea in my mind that when I hit 6 months on testosterone, I was going to look and sound and appear a certain way, and now that I'm 5 months on T, I'm starting to kind of realize that that's probably not going to happen, and just kind of learn to be okay with that. I've had a little more, I think, facial hair develop, but again, like usual, it is completely blonde. I have like a couple dark chin hairs, but that's not too much to brag about at this point. I feel like my skin in this month got a lot more oily and was a lot more prone to acne, especially on my arms. But I also wonder if that is just because it's warmer outside and I've been sweating, working, and traveling. So it could be just regular environmental factors for that as well. I feel like I've had a little more hair on my upper legs and a little bit more on my arms. I also think my appetite has increased slightly in this month, and I haven't noticed that as much before. For a while during this month, I was considering starting minoxidil for beard growth because that's one of the things that I really wanted when I started T, so I could pass more and just to feel more masculine. And now that I'm 5 months, I feel like since I haven't had really anything noticeable, I'm kind of getting frustrated. So I thought about it for a couple weeks, and then I ended up deciding against it because I just realized that it's like, I think I'm trying to do it too soon and I just need to wait it out because I am only 5 months in and it could take a long time, so hopefully it's coming soon and I won't have to worry about doing that, because if I do use the minoxidil, I think you have to use it until you just have to keep using it for the hair to stay. It doesn't just, one time apply it and then they're there for good. So I think I just need to wait it out. I've been trying to continue building my upper body strength, and for the last, 2.5 weeks, I left home and I was in New York, and then I was in Barcelona, and now I'm about an hour north of Barcelona. So I've just been traveling, and it's kind of hard to exercise when you're traveling. I was going to the gym, and my job was landscaping, so I was getting a workout all the time. So I've been trying to find more creative ways to work out while I've been traveling, and it's been a little bit hard, so if you have any ideas, feel free to tell me what those are. I've been doing a lot of push-ups and planks, and I actually found like 2 buckets where we're staying right now, and I filled them with sand, and I've been doing like bicep curls and different things like that. And I know some people would think, like, why do you even care? Like, you're on the beach, why are you trying to work out? Oh, I've been doing pull-ups too, continuing my pull-ups. But I don't know, it's like one thing that I feel I can control and makes me feel masculine is having upper body strength, and I feel like I want to keep doing it and I don't want to lose the work that I've put in. Because I've been working out more, I feel like my chest has actually become a bit more muscular, and because of that, I feel like what I had of my chest already, like my female parts, have actually been sticking out a bit more, which is not really something I enjoy. I also, when I wear t-shirts and tank tops, that part of my body is more noticeable, so I'm trying to just kind of not care about all of that. I don't bind, and I don't like my chest, but I also just don't really want to wear anything to change what I have. I went to the beach the other day and I just didn't wear a shirt because that's kind of like just what people do here in Europe, and just trying to not let that bother me too much as possible. Just kind of, work with what I have for the time being. I've been watching a lot of videos recently about people who are transgenders, or people who are trying to decide if transgender people have to have body dysphoria to be transgender. And I wanted to just put my 2 cents in there and say that it's all kind of confusing to me. I talked about femininity on my collab channel, and I've just kind of been learning a lot about that, and people who maybe accentuate their bodies in different ways than I'm used to and are masculine presenting. I think there's a lot of harsh opinions out there about whether people are trans or not, and I've come to the realization that I think people should just be who they are, and you should mind your own business. You shouldn't tell someone if they're trans or not, because you don't know what's going on in their brain, in their life, how they feel about themselves. So it's best to just let people be. If they think they're trans, who cares if they're not really? Does that really affect you? Probably not. So people should just be able to identify however they want and not have people judge them, because if someone wants to identify as transgender, and maybe they're not really, maybe they don't actually have body dysphoria, but if that makes them happier, then I don't see what the problem is really. For myself, I don't feel my body dysphoria is as strong as other people. I read a lot of posts in F2M Facebook groups, and I see a lot of people talking about how much their dysphoria gets to them. And for me, like I said, I don't bind, so my dysphoria doesn't get to me that much unless my clothes are off, and that's not all that frequently. So I definitely feel like I have some chest dysphoria and bottom dysphoria, but I don't think it's strong enough that it's going to be something that, you know, I can't handle on a day-to-day basis. So maybe someone would say to me, like, you're not trans enough. And I don't think it's just going to be all about the bits and parts that you have makes you trans. And like I said, just people should just be able to identify however they want. I don't care if you're non-binary, gender fluid, gender queer, trans man, trans woman, whatever. Just let people be who they are. I don't think I have any more updates for you all. I'm going to be traveling in this next month, and I'll be in Spain, France, Portugal, and I think that's about it before I hit my 6-month on T mark. So I'll update you more then. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye.